So let us wake up to the present moment. Gently open your eye and your mind. Now we don't need to change anything, but just open the eye. Usually we are living with our eye closed. It's our mental eye. It's the eye of awareness. And when we open the eye in the mind, and we don't need to change anything. We don't need to do anything. Just know. Know your body. This body is sitting here in this posture, and it is breathing. And pure knowing doesn't require any action. Just let everything be as it is. It is this body breathing. And let it breathe in the way it likes. Let it breathe in a relaxed way. In an unforced way. And just know to the extent that you can naturally know. We don't need to expect to know in an extent that we don't. Don't expect to know more than we are knowing. This body is breathing freely. Can you feel this? And don't disturb it. Let the breathing flow naturally. And you can simply follow it. You can rely on it. You can rest in it. Now you are just a humble knower to the natural breathing. And this breathing is not belong to you. It is the nature.
어, 이상아. 어, 왜. 어,
Be humble when you are knowing and you are unable to make any change. So just accept whatever you are knowing. And no matter how the breathing is, long or short, coarse or subtle, just let it be. And now let the brain relax in the breathing. Relax your brain just like relax the muscle. In every breath, just let the brain relax completely and take rest here. You can pay more attention to the out breath. With every out breath, let the brain relax more. When you breathe in, you simply keep your awareness, and breathe out, relax. Release the stress in the brain area. Remember, now you are inviting the brain to relax. It's not a request. And do it slowly. With every out breath, let the brain relax a little bit more. And do it in a humble way. Do it in a kind way. Sometimes when you forget yourself into thinking, and just come back, let the brain relax in the breathing. Finally reach the brain and relax in the breathing. And you take rest in the breathing. If your brain is too active, and focus more on the out breath. With out breath, relax your brain. With out breath, rest your brain. Or you can imagine every breath you take is the last breath of your life. And this is the last breath before I die. So just let go everything, relax everything. If you know that you are dying, then you can stop thinking. Let go everything in the last breath. Feel deeply into this last breath. You can feel deeply into the brain and relax deeply. Every thought is the action of the brain. And it is a burden to the brain. Just breathe naturally and feel lazy to think. If you are lazy to think, then you are resting the brain. When our brain is taking rest, and it becomes clear and bright. We just let it rest in this clarity and brightness. Let the breathing flow naturally. Don't disturb the resting brain. If you can feel the weight of every thought, then you will enjoy the peace of the brain. When the brain is completely relaxed, then now we can leave it here and move our attention to the area at the middle, at the center of the chest. In the same way, with our breath, let this area relax and open. And the actions of the heart chakra are the emotions. There are two main kinds of emotion, liking and disliking. So when our mind is neither liking nor disliking, then our emotional center is at rest. That means that we are completely content to the present moment. We content to the present breathing. Completely give yourself to the breathing and be satisfied in the breathing. There's nothing to do. There's no destiny to go. Just the present breath. At the center of the chest, there is a boundless space. And feel your breathing here with satisfaction. Relax yourself into the peace and happiness in every breath. Now let us share our merit in the mind. With its merit of meditation, worship the triple gem in our mind. With its mind and grow in the triple gem. Free from defilement. May all sentient beings can share our merit too. May they all can grow in the triple gem. All of us live happiness every day. Usually people try to gain happiness from fulfillment of wants. When they can fulfill their wants, then they gain the reward from dopamine. They gain the reward from there's a kind of chemical in our brain called dopamine. Dopamine is a hormone. It's a hormone that drives our want. They make us want to do something, want to gain something, want to have something. And when we fulfill it, and then we feel excited. This is the reward from dopamine. But such excitement from this chemical has a cost. Usually it's kind of overstimulation to the neuron. And when such stimulation carries on, then the neuron will protect itself. The neuron, the nerve cell, the nerve cell in the brain, neuron. So neuron will protect itself. Our brain cells will protect themselves when the stimulation of one is too strong. When the stimulation of dopamine is too strong and too long, then it will protect itself. And so that it will decrease the sensitivity to dopamine. It becomes less sensitive. And that's why when we will feel that the same amount of fulfillment of wants will give us less and less excitement. Because the neuron now is less sensitive to dopamine. But if we strongly attached to the excitement from wants, then we will increase the stimulation. For example, if you are very attached to a computer game, then now you will try to play more, play longer, and play more expert. So that you can gain the same level of excitement as the beginning. So that you gain the same level of excitement.
당신이 같은 레벨의 흥분을 얻기 위해서는
But when time goes on, then the neuron will be exhausted and finally die from such dopamine stimulation.
그래서 시간이 지나면 지날수록 당신의 뉴런은 점점 지치게 되고 나중에는 죽게 됩니다.
And finally, this guy will feel nothing will give him excitement anymore.
그래서 마침내 더 이상 어떤 흥분도 얻기 힘든 상태로 가게 됩니다.
And this is the state of depression.
유 박사님,
depression. the main depressive disorder.
그렇게 되면은 우리는 우울증의 상태에 빠지게 됩니다.
And actually, it comes from our way to look for happiness, our wrong way to look for happiness.
우리는 실제로는 행복을 바라지만 잘못된 방식으로 그것을 바라게 되는 것입니다.
We use the desire and fulfillment mode to gain the happiness.
당신은 흔히 행복을 더 많이 원하긴 하지만 그것을 더 적게 얻게 됩니다.
And now there's a term called dopamine detoxation.
이제는 도파민의 독성을 줄이는 그런
or dopamine fasting.
방식으로 전환해야 됩니다.
That means maybe in 1 day or 2 days or 3 days or 7 days, you stop intaking those exciting things. Stop doing those exciting things.
점점 흥분되는 자극적인 일을 점점점 줄여 나가야 합니다. 매일매일.
For example, if you like computer games, then stop playing computer games in these few days.
당신이 만약에 컴퓨터 게임을 좋아한다면 이제 컴퓨터 게임을 그만두는 그런 방식으로 가야 합니다.
So that your brain can have time, have a rest from a too high level of dopamine.
당신의 뇌는 그런 높은 어떤 수준의 도파민으로부터 쉬는 시간이 필요합니다.
So that's why it's called dopamine fasting.
도파민 파스팅?
Yeah. Fasting means not eating.
네, 좀 부탁할게요, 이제부터.
Can you see the chat box? Dopamine fasting. Or dopamine detoxing.
도파민 단식이 필요한 이유입니다 하고 그게 도파민의 디톡스를 하는 과정이 필요하다라고 얘기하신 것 같아요.
Actually, it means observing precepts of not taking those exciting ways of life. Understand? Or in another word, is to live in a boring way. To live in a boring way. Okay, let me type for you. To live in a boring way.
저는 들리는데요.
Can you see?
To live는 지루한 방식으로 사는 거라고 말씀을 하셨네요.
Stop doing those exciting things. Just like playing computer games or a TikTok or anything like that. When you stop this excitement, then your brain is taking a rest from dopamine. Okay, I just continue. So you can try your best to whatever is there.
그렇지.
And when the brain can take rest, take a break from a too high level, too often dopamine stimulation, then it recovers from the oxidation of dopamine. And people will experience that a higher level of well-being. They will feel that they are living in a happier way. Even there's a lack of excitement in their life. They will feel that they are now happier, have a good sense of well-being. And this is the secret of happiness. And now this kind of happiness, they come from other kinds of neurotransmitters, like serotonin or endorphin. So they gain the happiness from in other ways. It's not from the excitement or from the fulfillment of wants, but from the well-being, from the being more present. Their mind will be more present. They feel that they are living here and now. And this is the theory of why the precepts, 8 precepts, can improve our mental state. When we live in a, sorry, can you translate?
유 박사님 통역하는.
I'm talking too long.
저는 들리는데 can you hear? 들리세요? 유 박사님? 저기 유경님?
네, 잘 들려요. 잘
잘
들리는데
If you
스님
can translate, then
목소리는
just continue.
무게 켜놔서 안 들리는 것 같아요.
유 박사님
Okay.
통역. 네. Now you should translate to everyone.
Yes.
네.
And so when you can live in a so-called more boring way, free from those sensual excitement, then actually your mental state will improve. Be more self-disciplined and with some exercise, with some meditation, then you can easily experience a more a happier life, even without those excitements. Or even you don't know how to meditate, but you just live in a such disciplined way, you can also feel the improvement of your mental state. So this is the meaning of observing precepts, especially the 8 precepts.
팔계를 지키는.
Here is because in the 8 precepts, the spirit of a precept is to restrain from those sensual too much sensual pleasures.
감각적 쾌락, 8개의를 지킨다는 것은 감각적 쾌락을 제한하는 것을 의미합니다.
So when we live in such less dopamine way, then we will feel the mentality become is improved.
도파민이 더 적은 상태이고 나아지는 상태.
And then so in this state, when we meditate, it will be much easier. Meditation gives you a experience of serotonin.
명상은 도파민이 아니라 세로토닌의 상태를 더 많이 경험하는 그런 것입니다.
It's a rush of serotonin.
세로토닌이 이렇게 많이 나오는.
Serotonin gives us a sense of well-being, sense of being present, being in the present moment, and the sense of happiness.
세로토닌의 상태는 웰빙을 느끼는 상태고 행복을 느끼는 상태고 명상할 때 느끼는 그런 상태를 의미한다고 합니다.
And such happiness has no danger. It doesn't like the dopamine excitement, which has a cost behind. But dopamine happiness is free from danger.
그러니까 이런 세로토닌 상태는 위험이 없는 상태고 도파민이 갖고 있는 어떤 코스트 비용이 있는 그런 위험한 상태와 다른 상태다라고 얘기하십니다.
And this is the happiness of meditation. And this is the theory of precept and samadhi in psychology.
이것이 개와 사마티에 대한 심리학적인 이론입니다. 이렇게 얘기하십니다.
Okay, any questions? Do you understand? Do you know what I just talked about? Okay. Many of you laugh. That means you understand. And are you now in a dopamine state or serotonin state?
세로토닌.
Okay, it's you again, Sally.
Yes, pay respect to Bande. Bande, you just
Yes.
ask
I can
is
hear.
we are can hear now?
Are you talking?
Yes, I'm talking.
Yes.
Can Bande hear me now?
Yeah, now it's okay.
So Ajahn just asked us, we are in a dopamine stage, or what stage? What is the second word? The first word is
Serotonin.
多巴胺.
Serotonin is 血清素.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's the part I don't understand quite well. I hear it again.
Yeah, you can Google or Baidu yourself.
Yeah, I know 多巴胺. I that part I understand what Ajahn said. That means if we rely on 多巴胺, we have to always get what we want to be happy. And the second one is 血清素 还是 whatever. The second one, we don't need to rely on those sensual pleasure to obtain something. It just
Yes.
come from mentality stable.
Just a kind of a pleasant feeling. It's a feeling of happiness. It's a feeling of well-being, and it is here and now. It's a feeling that you can actually feel. It's not a promise in the future. Dopamine just giving you a promise in the future. If you fulfill this want, then you will be happy. It's always in the future. But serotonin is a here and now feeling.
I think this one is very good to use in my eating meditation. Because it's very, very hard. I always know that it's more health to eat only 70 or the most 80 full, 7成饱, 8成饱. But actually, most of the time, I eat 11 percentage 饱. So
you are by the dopamine.
yes, because my stomach already full, and my stomach maybe shouting, I don't want to take any food anymore. But my tongue and my hand still want to grab food, still want to taste food. Maybe that's 多巴胺 working.
Yes. So it's not your fault. It's dopamine's fault, right?
But it hurt my stomach. So that's why last night my stomach not feeling well. But right now I feel good. I did what Ajahn told me something, and I feel better. But I know that my stomach not comfortable is because for the past years I'm eating too much. So doing detox, those problems will come out. I'm fasting myself for 7 days, not eating anything for 7 days. And after fasting, I feel pain.
It's more important to have a fasting from dopamine, and not fasting from food. So it's to observe a precept. It's a very large extent to fast from the sensual pleasure, sensual want.
Yes, for me, the next time, for example, tomorrow when I'm eating 70% full, I will be present and I feel the happiness of being present. And then I fast my dopamine to eat more because I don't want to be pain again.
If you eat with thirst and hunger, then you are eating in the dopamine mode. But
Yes.
if you eat with gratitude or thankfulness to everything, to whatever, then you are eating in the serotonin mode.
Because the second one, we are in wholesome mind.
You're eating with the well-being. You're eating with the present and now. and here and now.
Okay, I will practice. I'll try tomorrow to see whether I'm not going to eat too much.
Okay.
Thank you, Ajahn.
That's a question. I'm doing a lot of high intensity interval training lately. I'm quite enjoying the mental high during exercise. It's so tiring, and in the rest time, I can do one thing, catching my breath. Physical training gives me a lot of joy and motivation. It's high dopamine state harmful. Now, this is a healthy way to intake dopamine because you pay the cost beforehand. You pay the money first, and then you gain your reward. And this is a healthy way. But usually, if you intake dopamine from TikTok, for example, then you need to pay the cost later. So and also during the exercise, we have not only dopamine but also some other happy hormones. So it's not just a dopamine. It's not simply an excitement. Also a high level of endorphin and also serotonin too. It gives us a feeling of well-being at the present now. So it's a mixture. It's a mixture of happiness, and it is healthy. Okay, translation.
가은이가
저도 잘 모르는데 같이 얘기를 하는 게 좋지 않을까요? 질문은 제가 말씀을 드릴게요. 그러니까 이제 굉장히 이제 고강도의 인터벌 트레이닝을 최근에 하고 있는데, 그래서 이제 운동할 때 오는 그 정신적인 이제 행복이 굉장히 즐거운데, 하지만 나머지 시간에서 이제 그냥 숨 쉬는 것밖에 못하고, 그래서 몸을 단련한다는 게 나한테 엄청난 즐거움과 의욕을 상승시키는데, 이게 도파민, 이런 종류의 도파민 하이도 나쁘냐? 라고 질문하셨어요. 그래서 이제 뭐 여기도 채팅창에도 있지만, 이제 뭔가를 먼저 희생하는 그런 거는 건강하다. 희생 먼저 하는 거는 그렇게 얘기했어.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, Ajahn, it's still the first question. Ajahn mentioned.
You need to get closer to the mic.
Oh, Ajahn, can you hear me now?
No.
Hello? No?
Uh,
Is
Yes.
the
no.
signal?
Yes.
Can hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ajahn, Ajahn mentioned we eat with gratitude. What do you mean by eat with gratitude? Gratitude with the where food coming from, or just gratitude with the present moment?
Whatever.
Oh,
When you are not eating out of thirst and hunger or any kind of desires, then it's not a dopamine mode.
mm,
Mm.
okay.
You eat with mindfulness, and you feel the happiness when you're eating mindfully. This is serotonin.
Oh.
Okay, I see. Since these days, sometimes I grow foods, and I know how hard a farmer is. So I feel gratitude to those farmers. But when I'm eating, I feel I'm thankful to the farmers or the
Yeah.
all the
That's good.
supporters.
That's good, but do it every bite, not just at the beginning and then forget it. Okay, so do it every bite.
Yeah, but there are two ways. Another way is when I bite, I just totally be present. If I'm thinking about farmers or supporters, it's still like a wandering thoughts, isn't it? Of course, it's good.
Mm. So just do keep the wholesome mental state. What we call wholesome mental state usually is referring to the serotonin mode. So keep it every bite during your eating.
Okay, so I can try to be gratitude to those people, or if I feel even that thought is too much, then I can just be present to be
Yeah,
gratitude.
and be at least mindful and relaxed.
Okay. So either way is fine. Yes, at least those thoughts help us be wholesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, translation. Okay. No more questions?
Ajahn.
Yeah.
I just came from my Zoom interview. And I think like he gave me these like little bits of tasks, and he said he would hire me if you solve this like the little homework. So yeah, like good news.
Okay,
and
congratulations.
and I asked him like, oh, what are my how about my competitors? And he said, oh, even if I hire them, I'm going to hire you too.
So feel the present state of you now. This is the dopamine.
Oh, this is a dopamine state. but it seems like
fulfill your wants. Yeah, you are fulfilling your craving.
yeah, but I feel like I'm in the dopamine state like 24/7.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you'll be exhausted very soon.
But I think I need to like transition to serotonin state because I'm already 29.
Yeah,
Mm.
you need more peace
네.
and happiness.
오케이, 사두.
통역.
오케이, translation. 제가 이제 방금 아자님한테 그 면접 주문을 보고 왔는데, 그 대표님이 이제 뭐 숙제만 해오면 뽑아주겠다. 그리고 이제 다른 사람들 어떻게 해요? 제가 물어봤더니 다른 사람도 뽑고 강희 씨도 뽑을 거예요. 이래서 나쁘지 않구나 이러면서 지금 되게 기쁘다. 그랬더니 아잔 교수님이 지금 도파민 상태라고. 그래서 제가 안 그래도 24시간 도파민 상태 같은데요. 그랬더니 아잔이가 지금 너무 들떠 있으니까 좀 세로토닌을 이제 좀 해라. 그래서 제가 그렇게 하겠다 했어요.
Okay, so can we end here?
Yes.
So hope you have a serotonin night.
Okay.
No, no, not good night, a serotonin night.
나
음.
let's pay respect.